Hi, my name is Victoria Baldessano, and I am an English teacher at a community college in Maryland, and tomorrow is Election Day. If you're still not sure who you're voting for, I would like to share two compelling reasons why I voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And the first is something we'd rather not talk about, but it'll be with us for many, many months to come, and that is COVID-19. Look at these figures. 9.2 million cases, over 230,000 dead. Donald Trump knew about the virus in January. He knew how dangerous it was. He spoke to Bob Woodward about it. And yet, he decided to do nothing. Imagine how many thousands of lives could have been saved if he had launched a national campaign to control the virus, with testing, contact tracing, isolation of people who were positive. Hospitalizations were necessary, closures were necessary, mask wearing, social distancing. These are the kind of measures that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will take. They understand that we must get the virus under control before we're going to be able to fully open our economy and our schools. But Donald Trump did nothing. Then he started the coronavirus task force, but he no longer even pays attention to their recommendations. He doesn't even encourage mask wearing. So here's where we are now. This is today. The virus is re-spreading. It's surging throughout our country. 42 states have growing cases of coronavirus. Many states have growing cases of deaths. So what's the administration doing? Well, Mark Meadows revealed to CNN that the administration is not going to control the pandemic. Apparently, they're waiting for a vaccine, which may happen months from now. We don't know. In the meantime, what is Trump doing? He's having events like this, super spreader events, events where hardly anyone wears a mask, there's no social distancing, and he's telling his supporters, you might get COVID-19, you'll get through it, you'll survive, and then you'll be immune. There's no guarantee of that. Herd immunity is not a strategy for COVID-19. It's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for millions more dying from COVID-19. We cannot afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. The next issue is Black Lives Matter. I don't think they matter very much to Donald Trump. He won't condemn white supremacy. He doesn't talk about how many police shootings of Black people there have been. He doesn't talk about systemic racism, but Joe Biden does. At the debate, when he asked about racism, Trump really did not answer the question. Joe Biden acknowledged there is institutional racism in the United States. There is a problem in our police system that needs to be reformed. Joe Biden promised to provide better access to jobs and education and the means to accumulate wealth for the Black community. He chose a woman of color as his vice president. They understand that the pandemic is crushing Black Americans. This is a graph of unemployment during the pandemic. They understand that fatal shootings by police disproportionately affect the Black community. Here's a graph. You can see the numbers, 30 for the Black community, 22 for Hispanic, 12 for white, when Black people only constitute 13% of the overall population. Racism did not start with Donald Trump, but he has exacerbated the problem. We will never be able to address this issue while Donald Trump is in the White House. If you already plan to vote for, or if you've already voted early for Joe Biden and Kamala, why not do a video yourself with the hashtag Why I Vote for Joe and post it on Twitter or social media. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you at the polls.